Now, if you're looking to jump higher, what supplements should you use, or should you use any? Let's find out in this episode. Hey guys, I'm Chris from Against Odds Athletics. Before we begin, I have an absolutely free jump training that I made specifically for you guys to improve your jump absolutely free, and you guys can get that by clicking the first link in the description or go to againstoddsathletics.com/free training. All right, so throughout my time as an elite jumper, which still currently am, I fell in love with 3 supplements. Now, I want to preface this video by saying I am not a certified nutritionist and I'm not a doctor. So before you take any supplements, you guys should definitely consult with your physician first, physician and or nutritionist, okay? And some of these supplements might not be okay for people with kidney issues. So I want to preface that, but as long as you are safe and healthy, we're going to get into the 3 supplements that I've used and I believe are the best supplements for jumpers. Okay, first off is going to be whey protein isolate. Whey protein isolate, you can get this at any GNC vitamin shop. You can even get it at Walmart. You usually get 25 grams per scoop, and I would suggest taking 1 scoop per day, regardless of if you're training, and this will help get your protein count up into that 1 gram per pound of body weight if you're having trouble doing that by natural food sources. Okay, we definitely want to do natural food sources first, but this is a really good supplement to make sure that you're getting there. Now, you don't want to lean on this. You don't want this to be the only source of protein. I can't stress it enough. Make sure that you're eating your meats, if you guys eat meat, your lean meats, your eggs, your steak, your chicken, your pork, or if you're on a plant-based diet, then make sure that you're just paying attention on the amount of protein that you're eating, because it's going to be very hard, very difficult to get your protein through natural sources on a plant-based diet. It's possible, but it requires very good effort. And as a jumper, we need to make sure that that protein is fairly high, as long as you are safe and you got cleared by a doctor. So yeah, this is something I've used every single day throughout my jumping career, and it served me well. So that's my number 1. Now, my number 2 is creatine. And again, this is definitely one that you should consult your physician and or your nutritionist on. Creatine might not be the best option if you have history or family history of kidney damage. So that's something to think about, and we'll be going into more detail on each one of these in a later video. But to give you a brief overview, creatine, it basically is really good for activities that last a short amount of time. So like football players benefit from it because it's a max power sport where you're just going for 6 seconds and then you're taking a break. It gives your body, the body uses the system called the phosphocreatine system to produce energy for very, very short bouts. Then it switches to using carbohydrates and then oxygen, different systems. So this is, 1 serving is 5 grams. 5 grams. I don't recommend doing a loading phase. You might see that some places where you do like 20 grams for 5 days and then just 5 grams. Just stick to 5 grams per day. Your muscles will saturate within a month, and you'll start seeing the benefits of it in about a month of consistently take it every day. You don't take it just on training days. You want to take this every single day, and you want to drink a lot of water with it. This, if you don't drink a lot of water with creatine, it will damage the kidneys. So if you are cleared to take this, and if you're going to take this, take it in a safe way and make sure you take it with a full glass of water and drink a lot more water throughout the day, because what this does is it basically draws water into your muscles, and that swells it. That's why you tend to gain a little bit of size. A lot of it is water weight. It swells the muscles, and it also allows the muscles to perform max strength activities more efficiently. So you'll see a little bit more. Maybe you might get an inch on your jump when training with this. Maybe you might get a little bit stronger in the legs. Your squat might go up, your deadlift might go up. So creatine is definitely my number 2 go-to, as long as you're cleared for it. And lastly, I would have to say a type of pre-workout is my number 3. But be careful, because caffeine is an addictive substance. So as long as you are, cleared from your doctor or nutritionist and you actually want to take this, then pre-workout is a great way to kind of get amped up for a session. Now, with that being said, you don't want to get caught up into taking this every single day. I've been there before where you're taking it and then let's say you're taking 200 grams of, maybe you're taking 200 milligrams of caffeine every single workout and you work out 4 days a week. You're going to become numb to that now, and that's just going to be the baseline, and then you have to take 300, and that's the baseline, and then 400, and then you're going to have to just do a hard reset because you don't want to be taking anything more than like 300, 350. So be careful with it, but as a way, let's say you have a big competition and you don't normally use it, and then you want to use it for the competition, that's great. I know plenty of athletes that do it, high-level athletes that do it that way. Definitely will get you amped. There's a bunch of other ingredients in there as well: taurine, citrulline, beta-alanine, which is a supplement in its own right. But a solid pre-workout, and make sure that it doesn't have any proprietary blends, so that you can actually see exactly how much of each specific thing is in the actual pre-workout. And that nothing gets hidden in there, because these supplements aren't FDA regulated, so you definitely have to do your own research. But you know, a quick 20 minutes on Google will get you a decent gist of it. This one is by Bucked Up, but it doesn't use the IGF-1 precursor because I kind of think that's cheating, and I don't like to use anything that I would fail a test in college playing in Division I or the NFL. So I just always keep it clean, even though it doesn't matter, and I know plenty of people that do use things that are kind of like a little cheating to me, so I keep it clean. This is their it's called Big Game, and it is it's meant for gamers, but it doesn't have the deer antler extract in it, which is the IGF-1 precursor, which is kind of cheating, so that's why I use it. I'm not sponsored or anything. I'd love to be sponsored, or I might come out with my own supplements brand. But those are my top three: whey protein, creatine, and pre-workout. Those are my top three. Make sure to get that free jump training at againsoddsathletics.com/free training, or use the first link in the description. So I'll catch you guys in the next video.